the President is fortunate to have a cabinet official of this fine caliber. This annual hearing is meant to examine the international financial system. The International Monetary Fund, the World Bank, and the regional development banks play a key role in advancing U.S. interests. But in recent years, they've surrendered to mission creep. Under the Biden administration, the IMF's management tried to turn the fund into World Bank Lite, launching initiatives on climate change and social policy. If the Trump administration wants to pull back the IMF's mission creep, it can start by scrapping the Resilience and Sustainability Facility and instead focus on the Poverty Reduction and Growth Trust. Other reforms are just as vital. The chair now recognizes the ranking member of the committee, Ms. Waters, for 4 minutes for an opening statement.
Thank you. The American people also deserve to know why you handed Elon Musk and his Doge minions access to Treasury's payment systems and the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau's database. Today, you need to tell the American people why you're dismantling agencies that protect consumers from financial fraud and abuse and weakening ones meant to support the small businesses struggling under the weight of your policies. You need to answer for this, and you need to answer for why senior members of this administration are trying to make a buck off of this market manipulation and blatant, brazen corruption.
Without objection, your written statement will be made part of the record. Mr. Secretary, you're now recognized for 5 minutes.
Chairman, the core components of the Trump economic agenda are trade, tax cuts, and deregulations. These are not standalone policies. They are interlocking parts of an engine designed to drive economic growth and domestic manufacturing. Tax cuts and cost savings from deregulation raise real incomes for families and businesses. Tariffs create an incentive for reshoring jobs and fair trade. And deregulation complements tariffs by making it easier to invest in energy and manufacturing projects. Already, this agenda is bearing fruit. In the first 100 days of the new administration, 464,000 new jobs were added. As important as spurring job growth is wrangling inflation. And in this endeavor, the administration continues to make tangible progress. The CPI for energy goods declined in March, as did the price index for core goods. And the CPI for all items declined for the first time since the COVID pandemic. While the cost of goods is decreasing, so are energy prices. Complementary to our efforts to grow American prosperity, we are focused on improving efficiency across all levels of government, but especially the IRS. We are also taking steps at the IRS to reduce administrative costs with a particular focus. In addition to making government more efficient, Treasury is committed to working alongside the White House to make America safe again. To that end, we have launched a maximum pressure campaign against violent cartels and terrorist networks. We have assessed tens of millions of dollars in civil penalties against organizations facilitating money laundering along the southern border. And by levering sanctions, we are choking off the financial lifelines of terrorists, criminals, and hackers from Mexico and Guatemala to China and Iran. Scoping wasteful IT and professional service contracts and addressing In the first 100 days of the new administration, we have set the table for a robust economy that allows Main Street to grow. With Congress and the White House working hand in hand, we expect to see even more positive results over the next few months. Key to expanding economic opportunity for all Americans is making the Trump tax cuts permanent. We are eager to work closely with members of this committee to pass this bill into law. Together, we can build a stronger, safer, and more prosperous America. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary. We will now turn to member questions.